Welcome, listeners, to CyberGPTPulse podcast. So, we are here with another exciting episode after a long break due to the summer camp of Black Hat, Bees Hat, and DEFCON. So, this is a special one this year, as some of our subscriber might be knowing that CyberGPT Pulse was invited as a speaker in one of the Cloud Village platform where we had our own workshop. So this was the first time speaker opportunity at DEFCON 32. So yeah, I'm pretty much excited to share my personal experience. This episode we will be discussing what was the major theme which emerged from both Black Hat and DEFCON, and from a perspective of AI rules in cybersecurity to cloud security challenges, everything in between. There were a lot to unpack. So yeah, let's dive in. So we can start with the first um, where first to reflection on the on Black Hat and DEFCON. So to start off, let's speak about the interconnected theme between the Black Hat and DEFCON. So if any of any of any of you have attended either or both of these events, you might know how these two conferences are often setting the tone for broader cybersecurity landscape. One thing I found fantastic and fascinating was how AI security took center stage, but without overshadowing other pressing issues. So we saw very evolving dialogues around merging of AI security, cloud security, and broader ecosystem of securing digital infrastructure. It was clear that the boundary between these domains are been blurring, and someone who both presented and learned from these events might also see that this kind of seems like a future of cybersecurity now. So but we should make sure that uh, not to over focus on AI, and because let's face it, it's the field is quite vast, and from cybersecurity we are still in the earlier stage of the adaptation. So yeah, that's need to be taken with a pinch of salt. So yeah, one of the key topic which has to come off because of the current recent fiasco. So cybersecurity is no longer just about stopping the attack, but sometimes bouncing back from them and learning and growing even stronger. So this can be perfectly echoed in Black Hat keynote by Jen Easterling. So who spoke about the resiliency followed by CrowdStrike incident and a bit of upcoming election. So it was a good reminder of cybersecurity, whether personal or organizational, is about enduring and preparedness in facing these evolving threats. So be it with the CrowdStrike incident, which the company handle in their own ways. So but it's kind of learning with your from every incident, um, and that actually make you even stronger. So that was the whole theme there. um, then there was another theme for um, what can be AI role in elections, and so AI growing role in election was also a hot topic. The misuse of AI, be it deepfake videos and pictures. So specifically using personalities, making manipulative narrative is also a concern, but it was encouraging to see how much the election system resiliency has improved in recent year, and we have reached a point where AI isn't just a threat, but it's also a tool to detect and defend these related election related attacks. So this evolution is something which I have been particularly interested, and also was interested how the intersection of AI to security comes along in various industry. The a couple of industry I've been working in past couple of years, I have seen adaptation of AI, but the security maturity, without the security maturity level of certain levels, it's kind of very tricky. You have you always have a good amount of exposure of attack surface, and without even knowing what kind of asset you have in the system. So this kind of a chicken egg problem, but we are moving simultaneously with AI and security. So it's nowhere to look into one part. We have to move in hand to hand, AI and security now. So the challenges, let the challenges are pretty much interesting. So but we have various other similar challenges which is coming around because of the evolving development environment, specifically multi-cloud environment. So with multi-cloud environment, there was more complex discussion around identity management, and managing identity in cybersecurity landscape isn't just about having right technical standard like SAML. It's also about managing identities across the cloud provider, ensuring both human and non-human identities are secure. So the number of secret APIs and key access keys make identity management a growing challenge. But this theme was emphasized this year as well, with repeatedly across a session, highlighting growing intricacy in managing zero trust architecture. I think so. From 22, there was the zero trust architectures im- um, focus has been pretty much high, and this year it comes around even more vocal. So it is actually a good thing. Another focus is always, as we as you the user might the subscriber might be knowing, that we kind of have a very close heart to cloud security. We've been have sharing various shots and videos around that. So we were pretty much happy that to see another big focus on it, as well as the importance of automation. So with the cloud adaptation soaring around in various sectors, AI is actually driving the force even faster. So security automation is critical to address skill gap and complex nature of modern cloud infrastructure. So whether it is being whether a couple of organization are focusing on automating secured coding practices, or couple of companies are actually working to detect threats in security operations center itself. So automation is a key. Couple of solutions were pretty much staying ahead of potential misconfiguration and threats. So yeah, that uh, seems like a good progress going on in that direction. So so handling misconfiguration has been always a major concern. So educating our SOC team around that, handling the cloud infrastructure, cloud threats was recurring theme. One of the key takeaway was importance of shifting the mindset from on-prem to cloud first approaches. And with the acceleration in cloud adaptation, necessarily new best practices, kind of integrated best practices need to be employed, and companies are looking to prioritize tool and training to meet these challenges. So yeah, that's for new beginners in this field. This is one area. Specifically, cloud security is a very still a very ripening field, and there is a lot of scope to get into it. So Next, data security is something we cannot ignore, especially in this era of LLM and AI is driving much changes. So leader were pretty much focused it in on it, and with in is apart from the regulation bonding, there was other concern regarding the complexity of the data classification and discovery, ensuring the AI system being able to handle input and output securely. So it requires a fine balance between embracing innovation and protecting the integrity of the innovation. So um, essentially the final touch point I would say for Black Hat um, was to was the focus of endpoint security and identity maturity. So Google concept of shared fate, which look at how companies can approach security with understanding that they are in this together, was particularly insightful. Identity is not just about managing access and ensuring that all endpoints are secure, and as more data flow across the um, cloud environment, it's even paramount importance. So yeah, so overall, let's focus on my own experience as a speaker at DEFCON. So it was nothing short of excitement. It actually reinforced my belief in the importance of continuous learning and contribution to the community. The workshop was essentially covering container security tools, um, which enable image integrity with use of open source tools. So we were able to present our topic, and there were a couple of enthusiasm around that, and yeah, that was a good learning experience to actually employ our own knowledge and distribute it as in lab module in around the students. So yeah, that's a growing experience, and I would love to have working on that in future. And yeah, we will be coming back with various new topics and try to pitch it in various other platforms. So essentially the theme for DEFCON and Black Hat as well was AI growing role, so challenges of cloud security and managing identity in an increasing complex ecosystem. So as it is shaping the future of AI as well as cybersecurity. So now we cannot differentiate cybersecurity without AI, because if we frankly due to LLM, be it code generation, be it in our own AI tools, every automation tool is been integrating with the Gen AI initially. So we are exposed even more with the various AI models. So be it RAG or Langren, it's kind of making uh, the integration of these automation tools into our pipeline even more easy. So as we moving forward, it will be really exciting that how we continue to adopt and innovate in response of these challenges. So, as a cybersecurity community, we are always looking to adapt and uh, work toward the uh, towards securing the asset of the system asset, and safeguarding the personal data. So yeah, that's all for today's episode. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe CyberGPT Pulse podcast for more insightful information and world of cybersecurity. As you might have known, apart from podcasts, we are now having more and more shorts created for specifically for various security topics, and we also have created another channel that is AI CyberGPT Pulse, which is specifically dealing with AI topics, general to more specific topics. So yeah, do check them out, and yeah, continue supporting us. So until next time, stay secure.